I'm 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. Big move potentially by China today to defuse the trade tensions with the United States. Reports started surfacing this morning that China is considering a reduction in the tariffs that were slapped on U.S.-made cars and trucks. This has been a major sticking point in the trade relations between the two superpowers. And if, in fact, they move to lower tariffs on U.S.-made auto exports, well, that would be seen as a first step to taking away some of the trade tensions between the two countries. It was hinted at originally coming out of the G20 summit in Argentina earlier this month, but nothing confirmed. But it still has to be agreed to by China's government. The Huawei fallout on Canadian companies. Canada Goose seeing its stock price fall by 18% over a 5-day time frame. This after a Chinese state-controlled social media platform called Weibo called for a boycott of Canadian-made products. Canada Goose, with the name Canada right in the name, was a high-profile target. The talk is that this could lead to a sales gain for some of the local luxury goods retailers in China. Other Canadian companies that have business in China, such as IMAX and Tim Hortons, not yet seeing much market reaction, according to Bloomberg News. British pound down to a 20-month low today. The fallout from the, no vote on Brexit. The deal was supposed to go to a vote in the British Parliament, but it was delayed or postponed indefinitely after Prime Minister Theresa May realized she didn't have the votes to get it passed. They want to renegotiate with the European Union, which is already sending up the signals that there will be no renegotiation. So we could see a Brexit divorce without any concrete terms of trade. Surprisingly, it didn't affect the stock markets in Europe or, for that matter, the UK very much today, as benchmark stock indicators were up by, on average, 2%. Parent company of Mercedes-Benz, Daimler, is betting big on batteries. The future of vehicles will be either hybrid or electric cars. According to the German-based automaker, they're going to spend $23 billion over the next decade to buy batteries for the next generation vehicles. They're not saying specifically who the suppliers are, but this could lead to, in fact, higher prices for batteries, as Daimler and almost every other auto manufacturer on the planet is looking at battery technology for future car and truck technology. And today marked an anniversary of sorts on Wall Street, the 10th anniversary of the arrest of Bernie Madoff. He was front and center as the overseer of the largest Ponzi scheme in U.S. history, worth $65 billion. The 80-year-old is serving a 150-year sentence in federal prison. Now, there were 4,800 clients of Bernie Madoff. About 1,400 have had their initial investments repaid in full. $13 billion of about $19 billion of initial investments have been recovered. Another check going out to about 880 clients with over $400 million. From the 680 newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.